And now we go to New York. More on that deadly apartment fire that killed 17 people, including 8 children in New York's Bronx borough. Investigators appear to be owning in on the safety doors that failed to close when that fire started, allowing smoke to spread throughout that high rise. BNC's Dray Clark, he is back with us. He's on the scene of that apartment fire, or where that apartment fire took place, with more. Dray?
Tashanea, good afternoon. People who live on the top floors of the apartment building where the damage is minimal will be allowed back inside today. We've seen a few of those people go inside the building, grab some of their belongings, and then leave. The problem is the smoke smell is still pretty strong throughout the building, so they would rather stay someplace else and give the building more time to air out. Meanwhile, it was on Sunday morning when that 5-alarm fire happened in this 19-story apartment building in the Fordham section of the Bronx. The fire started inside a 3rd-floor apartment after a space heater malfunction. Smoke then quickly spread throughout the building, trapping dozens of people on stairwells. They were all trying to get out of the building. 17 people died, 9 adults and 8 children, and today we learned the youngest victim who died is only 3 years old. 30 people remain in the hospital, some of them in critical condition after suffering severe smoke inhalation. And as you mentioned a moment ago, a big part of the investigation going forward will be regarding the doors. This building is designed to have doors that close automatically. And so when that fire happened on Sunday inside that 3rd-floor apartment, as the family ran out running for their lives, the door to their apartment was supposed to close shut. However, that did not happen, and the fire commissioner says that allowed a lot of smoke from that apartment to then spread throughout the building. And we now know that it was smoke, severe smoke inhalation, that killed all of the fire victims. And so city officials want to know exactly why those doors did not do what they were supposed to do, which is to close behind the residents anytime they leave their apartment building, because they believe if the doors had functioned the way they are supposed to, it could have saved a lot more lives. Reporting live in New York City, I'm Dray Clark for BNC. Tashanea?
And Dray, quick question for you. For those families that can return to their apartments but choose not to because of that smoke smell, are they being offered other means?
Yeah, the city has really gone out of its way to make sure that every family who has been displaced, which is the entire building for the most part, every one of those families and individuals will have a place to stay. They're either staying with family members or they're staying here in hotels. And we also learned today from one of the congressmen from this particular community who said that anyone who does not want to come back and live in this building, they are guaranteeing them a replacement or replacement housing. So whether you have a Section 8 voucher or you just decide you don't want to live in this building anymore, all you have to do is to let city officials know, and they will guarantee you replacement housing. They are really trying to do everything they can to accommodate these residents, because some of them really lost everything they own in addition to losing some of their family members.
Yeah, traumatizing experience. Dray, thank you for that report.